Alright, I'm back from a break. Ready to carry on with our story here. I'm actually a pretty big fan of how this game's picking up. I think it felt like it was slowing down a little bit at first, but I'm really quite stoked with how it's going now. Let's see what happened in here while we were gone. Can't be anything good.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
Ah! We've got a live one!
What are you doing here? Answer me!
So the Empire came in.
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
There aren't any, don't worry. I will make sure of it. What the hell? That might just be my... Yeah, no, that's my controller. I really gotta figure out how to turn that off. I don't like that at all, because I thought... I heard the sound of the controller, that it was spitting out. And I thought my cats were in here hissing at each other, and I was like, I swear to God, we're in here. Hello? Alright, so you know, you have to think it's oddly convenient timing that, the day that we arrive,
You branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
the Legion decides they're gonna come in and
All the ducal dogs!
kill everyone in the town. Like, you know,
They were innocent people!
where's our...
Not this time.
You know, like... It must have been that... somehow the Empire found out that Clive was here, maybe? But it just seems like oddly convenient timing that when they finally kind of have their, they kind of seem to have a bit of hope up here, you know, and it's, you know, the heir to the Rosalian, I would say throne, maybe, right when he arrives, and you know that. So it could be that, you know, maybe somehow information got leaked over to the Empire that we were here. And then, we won't even... I can't believe that we were gone that long, you know? It had to be just a little bit of time, right? Mortal blow. Maybe in-game, or the actual time in-game, maybe it was a couple of hours. But it can't have been that long that we were gone, right? It certainly wasn't like a full day.
There's a good boy.
Good boy.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
Alright, so Annabella, that one's, I believe that's...
Clive.
That one's actually Clive's mom.
I know. You can wait.
Go. Ah, fuck. Okay, get me out of this fucking corner. Alright, thank God. Alright, so is everyone down except for this guy? Oh! Damn it. I keep timing this wrong. Okay, there we go. Got that one right. There we go. I really like the limit.
This time.
Damn it.
Wake!
Yeah, I really want to turn that speaker off for my PlayStation controller. I don't think I like that. Don't really feel like it adds much. Semi-prime finish, enemy slain. Good deal. We're getting pretty close to a level up. Another one.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late! Gav! Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Okay, I'm really glad they said his name because that was another thing I forgot to touch on. Kupka, the dude, he was the one shacking up with Benedicta. Found out that she had died, and that's for sure going to have some consequences. And kind of as we saw, there was a guy, one of Kupka's men, who is planning on following us to the hideaway. And obviously we know that as the audience, but we don't have any other choice but to go to the hideaway. So we're gonna head that way. Just like he said, Clive's really, probably feels like he failed these people again, and wants to make up for it in the way that that he wants to do right by the bearers, and he wants to get behind Sid and Sid's cause, and take him to the hideaway, which was his initial plan. Of course, it wasn't like he was like, no, I'm not doing. He did have that as a plan. He was just going to do it right as soon as he got back from the Phoenix to Gate. But then they suffered the casualties before he was able to return. So let's head back to the hideaway and see what we can do for Sid. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
So real quick, I do want to pay a quick visit to... Well, hold on. Let's see if we have any more options with the appearance, because those are pretty cool. I do like these quite a bit. Burnt black. Okay. Yeah, no, it's about the same. Invictus. That's what we've got equipped. First and foremost, I'm gonna head up to the scholarly fella, the wizened man.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say
What?
that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see, but alas, perhaps...
Okay, yeah, so that's weird. I've definitely talked to him before. I don't know why it's...
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
But why it's acting like I'm just now talking to him for the first time. But okay.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Okay, so, Tell us the encounter. Valisthian calendar, the dating system used throughout the Twins, which marks the years of the realm that have passed since the signing of the Continental Accords some 800 years ago. In the centuries since, nations have risen and fallen, and the concord between them has faltered, but the calendar persists. Read the Battle of the Twin Realm. Okay, the Battle of the Twin Realm was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sambrique and the Kingdom of Walode in the year 865. Sambricoy forces with the power of the Icon Bahamut. Okay, so Sambricoy, they're the ones with Bahamut. Alright. With the power of the Icon Bahamut on their side, took the Strait of Otha back from Walode. Walode? I have no freaking clue. Putting the end to the blockade that had lasted several decades. The Waloders, looking to hold back the Sarikoi advance by Sambricoy, advanced by any means necessary, formed an alliance with the Dalmatian Republic, who themselves were waging war against the Iron Kingdom on the Western Front and prevented the Empire from progressing any further. Okay. Yeah, I don't... Yep. Nope.
What subject shall we consider today?
Okay, Purge of Eastpool. Relevant topics. Persons of interest. Lay of the land. Okay, so these are all the characters. Okay, yeah, okay, looking at her again, I feel less bad about confusing her with Benedicta, if I'm being quite honest. Where is she, anyway? Where is she in our... Martha? Annabella? Hannah? There she is. Yeah, I feel less bad about confusing her. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Seems like a reasonable... I'm just, the Castle, Phoenix Gate, okay, Deadlands. Wait, actually, let's go back to Lay of the Land. Ducal Loyalists, I'm looking for, something that has to do with the bearers. Actually, let's use the search function. Search by keyword. Bearers. There we go. Says hideaway magic. Bearer. Okay. Person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valisthian, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. Branded with the mark on their cheek that leads some to call them by the pejorative moniker branded. Okay, so yeah, bearers and branded, they're the same thing. Alright. Though their powers do not begin to approach those of the almighty dominance, they too suffer from the crystal's curse, gradually turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether for others. Wait, hold on a second. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in the Valisthian life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. Okay. Alright, so yeah. I'm glad I'm following that now, because that seems important that I know that.
Always welcome, Clive.
Alright, so that's that, and you know, Clive does have that capability, but he was born into, you know, royalty.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Which is, you know, he was born into royalty, which is probably why he wasn't enslaved. That's probably the only reason, and maybe that has part of, you know, maybe that holds part of the reason why he felt so empathetic towards them, especially early on. Because had he been born different, you know, with a, you know, different last name to a different family, he would have, you know, been under the same fate as them. Just thought, but it makes sense to me. So, let's see what we can do with that item that we just got. Storm Cry. Let's see here. Okay. I did receive that one item just now. It was a purple one, which led me to think that maybe it was,
And?
Okay, so, yeah, nothing I can do there. Gear's not really improvable at the moment.
Yes?
Let's see what Lady Karen has to say.
If you're gonna
Browse
buy
Karen's
something, be
told.
quick about it.
Gaia Blade. Invictus, that's what I have. Broadsword, Bastard Sword, Longsword. Okay. Breath of the Wind, Rook's Gambit. Alright. Yeah, nothing really here, but let's see what we can sell. I don't particularly feel like I'm gonna need this anymore.
I'll be thankful you got
Or
that
this.
much.
We can get rid of the Bastard
Not how
Sword.
else?
Get rid of the Gaia Blade as well.
I reckon I can find
Just because
a
I
guide.
like the gear that I have now. I think I can.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Will of Fire, Rising Flames. I don't particularly like these items, but it just feels like I don't have any reason to get rid of them, you know, yet. So maybe that might change later on. I swear to God, I had a purple item.
Come again. Oh, don't.
Not that I wanted to sell it. I just wanted. Let's see what we got here. Fire Shard. The power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. This shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Okay, it is used in crafting. I don't have the ability to use it yet. Attributes. Okay. I can't really do much here. Ifrit channeled. Okay. What do we have here? Okay. Upgrade to limit break. Ignition. I like that. I like that one. I can upgrade this one for 1,000. Yeah, we'll do all this. We'll do all this here. I like that, and I like that. And I still wonder, because, you know, it is, you know, we are getting a lot of ability points. But some of these are just so pricey in terms of the amount of ability points that it takes for us to learn new abilities. So I'm just so curious about if it's even possible, like, you know, even in post game, like, can you stat max these guys and get all of the abilities learned and all that good stuff. I say these guys, but the only one we really have to you know, go by is Clive.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
We're low on gigantode oil and curial greens. Should I put an order in with Lady Karen?
I was just seeing if there was anything in here, like a chest or an item or something, because last time I was in there, it was, you know, just to speak to Jill.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant. Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.